Hey everybody, this is an impromptu vinyls finds video. I went shopping today for records, and my girlfriend is in the store right now, and I figured I'd knock off a quick video. I went to a thrift store, and it's funny, I was looking through, they had 4 piles of records. I was bending down and hurting my back, looked through the first 2 piles, there was nothing but the usual garbage, so I went away. I said, I'm done looking. And then what happens is, after that was done, I said, my girlfriend wasn't finished looking at what she was looking at, so I said, you know, let me check those other 2 piles out. Maybe there's something in there. And sure enough, it shows it pays sometimes to stick it out. I found this Connie Francis Christmas album. It's the same Christmas album that I have before, but with a different cover. I've never seen this cover ever. So that was kind of weird. Now, this is in terrible condition. It's split everywhere. It's Scotch tape on it. The seams are open. The record's sticking out of here. But the thing is, I'm a collector, and I never will waste my time usually with an album like this. If an album's this beat up, I don't usually bother getting it. But because I collect the Connie Francis records and they're cheap, and I may never see this again in the wild, for now, I bought it for the cover. So this is very rare. It's only 69 cents. Okay, Mr. Adam Lee. I always mention you lately, Adam, when I find Madonna. I found this Madonna with the cellophane on it. It's the True Blue album. And the reason I bought this, I didn't realize that the song Open Your Heart was done by Madonna, believe it or not. So now I know. And I bought it. It's got Open Your Heart and Papa Don't Preach on it. Now, a couple of Elvis finds really quickly. This is a French version of the King Creole album. This one I found at my record store. I should mention that the Madonna one was not at that thrift store. The Madonna one was also at my record store. This was at my regular record store, and the Madonna one. This is a French copy of the King Creole album, and it's on this RCA Victor French label, which is pretty cool. This was $8. Also, one more Elvis find, which is pretty amazing. I told you in another video about my clairvoyance that I have, my ESP that I have, extrasensory perception. Well, it happened again. About, I'm going to say a week ago, maybe, something like that. I remember I was in a record store on my day off, and while I was there, I caved in and I bought a copy of Elvis's Harem Scarum album, which I cannot find a nice quality original mint on it. So I finally caved in and bought the series that has a reprint with a Best Buy circle. There's really cheesy looking Best Buy logos, Best Buy series in the corner, and I bought it for like $5. And I told the owner in my store, I said, I'm buying this cheapo version of Harem Scarum because I know that once I buy it, immediately, the next day or so, or in a week, you'll get a good copy. And sure enough, I went into my store today, and just yesterday, some lady traded in this album with some other stuff. So I got an original mono version of the Harem Scarum album. Not one of Elvis's best movies. The music stinks, for the most part. But I had to fill in a nice hole. This is a good condition album. The record's in great shape. This was very expensive. When I say very expensive, let's say it was 2 digits. 2 digits. But I'm told that this is worth a lot more because it's got this in it. The picture of Elvis as a sheik, looking like a sheik from Harem Scarum the movie, and it was hanging up on the wall, and because of that, that's why it was a little pricey. And I really didn't want to spend the money that I spent for this, but I don't think I'll see it again with the insert in that kind of decent condition. But it just goes to show you, folks, anytime I have an inkling that something's going to happen, it's going to happen. I made a video recently where I said, right on camera, with it has a cheesy little Best Buy series logo on the reprint. I said, I'm going to buy this knockoff because if I buy it and spend the money, sure enough, a week later I'll find the real deal. And here it is. Well, it was fun making a video here in the car, impromptu, you know, not really planning on it. Wow, I've been here for a while. My girlfriend's still shopping in there. Well, I'm just as bad when I go to my record stores. In fact, while I was in my record store buying that Elvis album and the Madonna album, and the other Elvis album, she was in the car waiting for me, reading a book. So, you know, that was nice of her to do. Well, anyway, thanks for watching this. I wish I could milk this a little bit more. There's not much to say. It's good carrying the camera around with me, you know. I could just whip it out anytime and make a impromptu or spur of the moment video. Thanks for watching, folks, as always.